47 messages glow on the elevator glass. Silent mode clicks as the doors open. Min waits beside a spinning black record. Muted trumpet enters where work finally stops. The client wanted one more tiny revision. The tiny revision ate the whole afternoon. I placed the screen face down by grapefruit soda. Min raises one eyebrow instead of asking. Garlic toast cracks between slower sentences. The listening room keeps every voice gentle. Copper light circles the edge of my glass. My jaw remembers how to lose it again. A round baseline rolls beneath the turntable. Nobody reaches across for my phone. The river bus can arrive whenever it wants. 10 quiet minutes already feel expensive. Strip the beat to bass and fingertips. Leave the notification tone outside the bar. Ease the vocal in slightly behind time. Make silence part of the rhythm. Do not disturb tonight, I mean it kindly. Let every unread number lose its weight. Keep the trumpet soft around my shoulders. Give the record room a little more air. No reply deserves this entire evening. No blue screen gets the final word. Min and I can talk in half sentences. The groove understands the missing half. Riverwalk lane shines after the drizzle. A cyclist passes with music leaking out. Min tells me about a terrible blind date. I forget the revision count by the punchline. The grapefruit turns warm beside the sleeve. Still, nobody orders the night to hurry. My office key card hides behind spare coins. The record flips with the soft mechanical click. A piano phrase lands between two stories. We leave some questions completely unanswered. Tomorrow's deck remains tomorrow's problem. That boundary sounds better every minute. Meet the brass before the next entrance. Let one dry snare mark the change. Keep the melody conversational and low. Return the hook without any warning. Do not disturb tonight, the sign stays on. My attention is not company property. The river breeze can handle the leftover stress. This black record turns without chasing anything. Min laughs softly into the next downbeat. I finally hear my own pace returning. Nothing urgent fits this warm little room. Leave every message sleeping until morning. I once answered before reading my feelings. Fast responses look like being dependable. Now the dark screen reflects a calmer face. The trumpet bends without proving a point. Min pours the last soda over fresh ice. We sit through a song without commentary. The world keeps spinning beyond airplane mode. My evening keeps spinning in a better direction. After the final chorus, the needle rises. Copper light falls away on the stairs. Min heads toward the riverside crossing. I wait under the bus shelter alone. The lock screen stays black through two vibrations. Cool wind replaces the office air. My steps land softly beside the water. Do not disturb tonight remains completely true. The emergency stairs and under open sky. Nary waits beside two dented metal chairs. My shoes come off near the low wall. Soft drum breaks rise above factory hum. A last minute change stole the early evening. Airplane mode hides the manager's name. Nari opens two light beers without a toast. Laundry line bulbs shake in the rooftop breeze. Smoked almonds roll across a paper plate. The factories glow smaller from up here. My feet cool against rough concrete. A bass groove circles below our quiet talk. Nari asks whether I ate anything today. I answer by reaching for another almond. The taxi app stays closed on purpose. Seeing the moon before midnight feels rare. drums hover above the city hum. Round a bass breeze between rooftop gusts. Low vocals settle under the skyline. Save the chords from any giant drop. Rooftop after overtime, lift the weak away. The factories cannot reach this low wall. Nari and I need no perfect view. Two cheap cans reflect enough city light. Keep the change request beneath the stairwell. Let the night air edit what remains. My bare feet finally remember the ground. Easy rhythm stays above the noise. Mole rooftops blink across uneven heights. An air conditioner hums below our chairs. Nari tells me about quitting for 7 minutes. I tell her I quit twice before lunch. We laugh without making either claim official. The beer warms near the laundry pole. A passing train draws sparks along the distance. My work shoes look smaller beside the wall. Tomorrow's revision remains hidden in airplane mode. The breeze lifts a loose page from my pocket. Nari catches it before they edge. The moon moves nowhere, which feels helpful. Kick weight falls beneath the moving page. Scattered drums settle after the break. Open harmony follows the rooftop air. The title returns without raising volume. Rooftop after overtime, stay another song. No polished terrace could improve this breeze. The metal chair squeaks on every lean. Our cans tap once without becoming a toast. Work looks temporary from above the welding shops. The skyline returns my sense of scale. Nari turns the phone camera toward the moon. Neither of us appears in the picture. Exhaustion, once like commitment. Late hours looked impressive from inside them. Up here, every office window becomes a dot. No dot deserves my entire nervous system. Nari cracks another almond between two fingers. The bass line bends around the unfinished request. We sit without planning a better version of ourselves. For this rooftop, the current versions are enough. Laundry bowls sway after we stand. Nari brings the cans down the stairwell. I pull my shoes onto cooler feet. The factory roofs keep blinking behind us. Airplane mode survives one more flight. The stairwell smells like dust and rain. A soft break follows through the metal door. Rooftop after overtime stays above the week.
The laptop zipper closes with both hands. Friday air meets me below the parking ramp. Hannah waits above the bookstore stairs. An old soul record opens on one warm chord. I arrive before everyone all week. The alarm schedule finally switches itself off. Vanilla cold brew sweats beside the turntable. Cinnamon pretzels break over a paper tray. Hannah chooses vinyl without reading reviews. Dust floats through record store window light. The rush hour train vibrates under the floor. My weekend tote rests beneath the chair. A guitar line leans into rounded bass. The first chorus changes the room temperature. Nobody asks what we accomplished today. Friday becomes real before we name it. Loose drums circle the old sample. Warm keys shine without getting bright. My voice enters like an opening window. The first clean chord carries the hook. Weekend on the first chord starts right here. No suitcase, no beach, no complicated plan. Hannah turns the record slightly louder. My weekday alarms disappear beneath the groove. Cold brew and cinnamon make enough ceremony. The bookstore stairs can be our departure gate. Leaving the city is not required. I only need the week to stop speaking. Hung day record street fills with early night. A busker tunes below the second floor window. Hannah guesses every song before the singer enters. She gets two wrong and celebrates both. My toe holds nothing useful for tomorrow. The cold brew ice becomes clear and small. A soul clap lands behind the backbeat. I feel Monday move farther from my shoulders. Nothing before noon waits on the calendar. We order another drink without discussing time. The needle reaches the quiet inner groove. The room pauses before the next beneath the needle noise. Space opens the second side. My melody remains warm and unhurried. Fresh coffee carries the title back. Weekend on the first chord keeps unfolding. The city outside can keep its faster tempo. Hana finds a song we forgot we love. The opening bars erase the last office hour. No reservation improves this upstairs table. The record crackle makes the evening honest. Friday fits inside one shared melody. We remain until the needle lifts itself. Rest once felt like a reward. Unfinished task kept delaying permission to breathe. Hana never asked the checklist for approval. Visible scratches mark the spin an old record. Its flaws do not interrupt the feeling. My unfinished week can learn from that. One warm chord makes room before completion. I enter the weekend exactly as I am. After our second coffee, the needle lifts. Hana takes the pretzel tray downstairs. Record store light thins across the pavement. The rush hour train becomes a distant vibration. My alarms remain dark through the night. The weekend toad swings beside my knee. A soul chord stays near the crosswalk. Weekend on the first chord keeps playing inward.
The security gate clicks behind my tired shoes. Yoonho sends one song instead of asking questions. Headphones settle before the bus arrives. A mellow sax sample opens the way home. I fixed other people's mistakes since breakfast. The unresolved ticket stays pinned for tomorrow. Peach tea rolls cold against my backpack. Walnut cakes warm the paper bag on my lap. The rear bus seats glow beneath dim blue lights. Street signs slide across the window in pieces. My playlist covers every incoming vibration. Yuna picked a track with a lazy pocket. The kick lands where my pulse already is. A guitar chord flickers near Yeonam Park. My stop comes closer than my mood does. I add another song and remain seated. Low sax stays beside the window. Loose hi-hats breathe around the turns. Place my voice behind the passing lights. Hold the stop bell for one more bar. One more track home, let the route run long. My apartment can't wait through another chorus. Scratch bus glass makes the city softer. Peach tea and bass make a decent reset. No grand escape fits inside this backpack. Still this moving seat gives enough distance. You'd hold knew better than sending advice. The right song answers without explaining. The bus curves past Yeonam side road. A couple whispers near the back door. Someone sleeps through 3 familiar stops. My commuter map stays folded and useless. The saxophone returns with a warmer phrase. I watch street lights cross my open hands. The unresolved ticket loses every sharp edge. A walnut cake breaks over the paper bag. Battery power dips, but the music continues. Yuno sends a single thumbs up at midnight. The driver announces the stop after mine. I laugh and walk the extra half block. Faith, percussion below the announcement. Bass holds the misstop gently. Bring the vocal closer than the engine. Open the refrain as the doors slide wide. One more track home, the night still moves. I choose the long sidewalk from the stop. No message needs an answer before breakfast. The headphones keep office language far away. A soft sample loops beside my footsteps. The paper bag swings with the snare. Home feels better when I reach it slowly. The final chord waits near my doorway. Every quiet second once needed filling. Silence made me search for unfinished work. This melody feels nothing by force tonight. It simply walks beside the tired part. You know, knows when words become another task. The bus keeps moving without a strategy. I let the wrong stop become a small favor. Distance turns pressure into background light. Up the village road my building waits. Headphones warm the sides of my face. Peach tea leaves sweetness on my tongue. The bus disappears beyond the park corner. One last vibration stays unanswered. My keys find the lock on the downbeat. The sax fades before the hallway light. One more track, home ends inside the room. The courtyard blade opens into action music alley. Mira saves the table nearest the trio. Plum soda glows under burgundy lamps. Brushed swing starts before we finish greeting. 5 people edited the presentation differently. My sleeves stay pushed above both wrists. The unread mail counter remains out of sight. Mirror answers with a nod when bass begins. Cheese crackers wait between our elbows. The singer smiles after missing a tiny note. A coaster fills with circles from my glass. We speak only when the cymbals leave room. The train rumbles somewhere beneath the floor. My complaint shrinks each time I tell it. Mirror never rushes to fill the pauses. The groove carries what our words leave open. Brush swing, rest around the consonants. Upright bass finishes my sentence. My vocal enters after the cymbal breathes. Begin and sing and share the hook. Half talk, half groove, that balance works. Mirror hears the parts I never organized. The trio keeps our table from getting heavy. No speech needs a perfect ending tonight. Plum soda cools beside the second verse. A brush snare makes space without asking. We say enough, then let the music continue. The missing words still land on time. Shines after someone mops. One couple leaves during the piano solo. Mira tells me she ignored her manager too. We celebrate quietly with another cracker. The presentation notes stay folded in my coat. A trumpet guest joins for one short song. His first phrase bends above the room. My shoulders move before I notice them. The singer returns with a lower key. Conversation finds a slower, kinder pace. We stop checking where the silence feels awkward. It starts feeling like part of the arrangement. Piano falls back beneath our breathing. One bass note arrives alone. My line stays loose at the bar ending. Our title returns with a smaller smile. Half talk, half groove, leave room between the work. Story no longer needs a conclusion. Mirror lifts her glass when the drummer brushes. I answer with one honest sentence. The trio turns tiredness into something wearable. No loud chorus interrupts the real mood. We stay present without making a promise. The quiet pocket becomes the whole night. Every silence once demanded an explanation. Empty space felt like a social mistake. Mirror shows me how to leave it untouched. The bass player does the same between notes. My coaster keeps collecting unfinished circles. The unread counter keeps collecting nothing important. We do not solve either collection tonight. The room sounds better because we stopped trying. Cables curl beside the quiet stage. Mirror finishes the last plum soda. We step through the quiet courtyard gate. The train still moves below the alley. My presentation stays folded until morning. A brushed rhythm follows the tiled street. Our goodbye takes only two simple words. Half talk, half groove fills the space after.
Green exit light colors the underground stairs. Summer rain hammers every open corner. Teru arrives carrying one large umbrella. Soft keys blend with water on the railing. Polite replies drain the whole afternoon. My trouser cuffs darken near the escalator. Hot citron tea warms both hands slowly. Tewu offers the umbrella without commentary. Headlights smear across the flooded road. The delayed bus disappears from the screen. An egg sandwich steams inside its wrapper. Rain covers every leftover office sound. Droplets gather across my dark phone. We wait beneath the cover stair landing. Nobody can hurry weather this loud. That fact loosens something inside me. Soft piano rests beneath the rainfall. Softer kick follows beneath our footsteps. Shared shelter keeps the vocal close. Thunder moves away before the chorus. Rain at the exit sign. Stay a little longer. Watch the polite voice from my mouth. Teru and I can miss one crowded bus. The city already canceled the rush for us. Citron steam rises through the green light. My white cup stop feeling like a problem. No umbrella covers every difficult thought. Still this one covers enough of tonight. City Hall underpass echoes with wet shoes. A child jumps across a shallow puddle. Tewu splits the egg sandwich unevenly. I take the smaller half without debate. The bus at 7 more minutes. We laugh because the number means nothing. A piano phrase repeats under the thunder. My unanswered reply waits behind the lock screen. The rain turns softer near the crosswalk. Tewu opens the umbrella before we move. Our shoulders fit badly beneath the center. The awkward angle makes the walk feel human. Keys descend as the rain thins. A rim click marks the crossing light. Warm vocals stay beneath the umbrella. Before the bus appears, the hook. Rain at the exit sign. The road shines open. The unanswered email can dry out tomorrow. Tewu keeps the umbrella tilted my way. I stop pretending not to notice. Headlights move like slow brass across puddles. Uneven steps carry the groove. Relief smells faintly like wet pavement. Home waits beyond 2 more green lights. I spent the day sounding agreeable on command. Each sentence wore a neat professional jacket. Rain pulls the jacket apart at the seams. Tewu never asks for the edited version. The citron cup cools beside the stair rail. Water runs freely without explaining itself. I borrow that honesty for a few blocks. This rainy evening accepts it without a reply. A delayed bus arrives nearly empty. Tewu closes the umbrella by the door. 2 wet footprints lead toward separate seats. The city blurs behind fog windows. My unanswered email stays unanswered. Green exit light fades beneath the bridge. Soft keys remain under the engine noise. Rain at the exit sign follows us home.
The side door opens into warm Friday air. Do-yoon appears carrying 2 canned highballs. We choose plastic chairs without discussing anything. A dusty guitar loop starts from the shop speaker. Status check swallowed every useful hour. My jacket now hangs from one elbow. Triangle kimbap becomes the dinner reservation. The team chat waits behind an unread badge. Do-yoon asks where we should go next. I answer with a shrug and open the can. Blue neon neon flickers over the old laundromat. Condensation draws a line across my thumb. A scooter passes louder than the music. We rate strangers' dogs from across the street. The last neighborhood bus shows 20 minutes. Neither of us treats that as information. Keep the drums light enough for pavement. Bright guitar cuts between our jokes. Drop the bass without turning it heavy. No plan needs a dramatic build. Friday without a plan feels exactly right. No book and no map, no matching outfits. We have cold cans and one open hour. That is plenty after 5 long days. Leave the checklist under fluorescent office lights. Bring the groove out beside the curb. Doyen taps the chair on every snare. I call that our weekend announcement. Song suit backstreet keeps changing after dark. A delivery truck blocks the prettier route. We walk around it without complaining. The crumpled receipt becomes a tiny coaster. Doyen suggests karaoke, then takes it back. I suggest nothing and improve the evening. A laundromat drum turns behind fog glass. The rhythm matches our unimportant debate. My battery drops below 15%. Nobody reaches for a charger or solution. Monday's checklist, cannot find this corner. Choosing nowhere starts to feel like choice. Pull the hi-hat loose around the edges. Let the vocal smile without performing. Hold the next chord under the street noise. Slip the title in like casual slang. Friday without a plan keeps getting better. The cheap drink tastes colder after overtime. One plastic table holds the whole release. No velvet rope could improve this mood. Our phones stay nearby but mostly forgotten. The old speaker misses a tiny beat. We miss nothing that matters tonight. The weekend starts wherever we stop rushing. Scheduling fun once felt like another task. Empty hours kept asking for an official purpose. Though you never asked the night to impress us. The blue chairs scrape against warm concrete. A simple loop circles without demanding progress. Our chairs hold apart, nobody photographs. No caption makes this moment more believable. No destination makes it less complete. Boxes stacked quietly beside the store door. Our cans leave silver rings on the table. Doyen takes the uphill street toward home. Laundromat lights keep me beside the bus stop. One unread message becomes tomorrow's problem. The warm breeze lifts my folded jacket. Plastic chair marks remain on my sleeves. Friday without a plan rides home with me. The freight elevator opens onto Yuljiru. Aura points toward the longest street home. My blazer lands across one shoulder. Clean guitar bounce between old buildings. Schedule changed 4 times before lunch. My band name tag stays clipped upside down. Arrow buys 2 lemon sparkling waters. We follow steam rising from a fish cake cart. Signboard colors spill across the wet curb. A print shop closes its metal shutter. The group chat hides deep inside my bag. Aura reads every strange sign out loud. Our pace follows a rubbery baseline. The subway entrance shrinks behind the corner. No one measures progress on this sidewalk. Each block pulls tension from my stride. Bright guitar stays dry and clean. Light kick stays beneath our steps. Move the bass around the street noise. Bring my voice in like normal conversation. Walk it off downtown, take the long way. Leave the rearranged schedule near the elevator. We need hot broth, not better life advice. Our laughs before my complaint reaches its ending. Old signs glow like accidental stage lights. My shoulders find rhythm past the crosswalk. Nothing gets solved, yet everything loosens. Another block sounds perfect right now. The printing alley smells like paper and rain. One delivery bike squeezes through our conversation. Abra invents stories about dark office windows. I add details that make no sense. The lemon water loses its last bubble. We share a fish cake from a paper cup. A snare crack echoes off a warehouse door. My name tag bends deeper in the pocket. Tomorrow's schedule remains badly organized. The city somehow keeps moving around it. Our shadows stretch over white road paint. Laughing at nothing becomes the whole plan. Drop the drums beneath the traffic hum. One guitar note hangs overhead. My next line stays loose around the beat. Bring back the title while we keep walking. Walk it off downtown, let the blocks decide. The subway can wait beyond one more corner. My job title disappears beneath street noise. Our refines a bakery still switching off lights. We buy nothing and keep the smell, the bass follows. Without pushing our pace, worn out sneakers carry relief toward home. Home can meet me after this last turn. Tiredness once looked like poor planning. Slow steps used to feel somehow irresponsible. Error never asked me to optimize the walk. The old buildings hold decades of unfinished days. A clean chord jumps from one wall to another. We keep moving without turning it into exercise. My body understands what my head kept missing. Leaving work sometimes takes several city blocks. Later than expected, the pharmacy clock blows. I crosses toward the orange bus stop. I continue beside the closed print shops. The group chat stays buried under my blazer. Cool air reaches the back of my neck. A final guitar chop lands near the bridge. Easy downtown bound stays in my steps. Walk it off downtown fades into home.
Studio stairwell opens onto cooler air. Q taps a bottle against the plastic table. My battery shows 2% and no concern. Mellow hip-hop leaks from a tiny shop speaker. The delivery left 3 minutes before deadline. My cap sits low over the office headache. Peach soda pops beneath the blue freezer light. Honey chips open with an unnecessary explosion. Q catches the roll in a bottle cap. The receipt becomes a bookmark in my pocket. A village bus growls up Sangsu Corner. We let it continue without standing. The small speaker misses part of the bass. Q supplies the missing rhythm on the table. My phone warns me again about the battery. I turn the screen over and open the chips. Small beat fits beneath the awning. Q's fingertips meet the snare. A gentle bass enters without shaking bottles. The bus disappears before the hook. Corner store Encore, play one more track. The deadline already lost its loudest voice. Q keeps perfect time on cheap plastic. Peach soda catches the freezer's blue glow. No club line could improve this table. No charger needs to rescue the night. 10 spare minutes stretch beyond an hour. We stay until the speaker repeats itself. The uphill road quiets after midnight. A cat crawls behind the delivery crates. Q tells me his worst client message. Mine wins by one unnecessary emoji. Honeycrumbs cover the folded receipt. The soda bottle cools my open palm. Another village bus pauses at the corner. We wave it away like a familiar friend. The tiny speaker switched to a softer loop. My battery reaches 1% without drama. Tomorrow's feedback remains completely hypothetical. Right now the awning holds enough. World loop volume drops beneath the passing engine. Bottle taps mark the next 4 light. Vocals move around the deadline. The warning screen arrives after the title. Corner store Encore, the night stays open. Our table rocks slightly on uneven ground. Q fills the chip bag into a square. I finally stop measuring the remaining time. The last bus can carry someone more urgent. Blue freezer light keeps our faces awake. 1% still holds another chorus. That chorus is all we ask tonight. Rushing home once followed every rush day. Even relief becomes another item we finish. Q refuses to optimize the final minutes. The bottle cap rests beside a tapping hand. A mellow loop circles the same small distance. Nothing about it feels stuck or wasted. We give the deadline no closing statement. The shop speaker handles the final word. Crates us alone. The screen blanks out before the first stop. The dark screen feels almost generous. Peach soda sweetness stays after the engine starts. A tiny beat fades behind. Sangsu corner, corner store. Encore reaches the quiet apartment.
The lorry doors close behind my badge. My tie hangs loose before the first corner. Jay waves from the basement stairwell. The road's court says the shift is over. Three client calls still buzz in my ears. I drop the lanyard under old receipts. Cold lime soda lands beside pepper fries. Nobody here needs my polished answer. Jay reads my face and changes subjects. The muted chat blinks inside my pocket. Amber light softens the weak on my shirt. We laugh about something completely useless. A brush snare moves under our small talk. My shoulders lower without asking permission. The green train can leave once without me. Tonight has room for one slow breath. Pull the kick back half a step. Let the bass walk without showing off. Keep my low voice close to the table. I am done sounding urgent for now. Tie off at 6, let the weekdays slide. Give me clean drums and an honest grin. No giant party, no expensive view. Just good fries under honey-colored light. Leave tomorrow folded inside the bag. Turn the office noise below the groove. I survived the day without a speech. That is enough to move tonight. Yeah. Maple Avenue looks wider after closing. Jake tells the story with every detail wrong. I laugh harder because accuracy can wait. The soda sweats through a paper coaster. Someone changes the record behind the bar. A warm guitar chop opens the room. My watch stops feeling like a supervisor. Road sleeves become my evening uniform. Breakfast can handle the budget sheet. I stop replaying the manager's last sentence. Nothing dramatic fixes me at this table. Ordinary relief still feels completely real. Lower the lights around the second verse. Hold one empty count before the hook. Let the trumpet answer without getting loud. Say the title like an inside joke. Tie off at 6, keep the corners warm. Tonight belongs between two easy chords. My phone can shake without changing anything. The last train is not a moral test. Jay lifts his glass, then forgets the toast. We choose the pocket over the pressure. Freedom looks small from this wooden chair. Small works perfectly after a long day. I used to carry comments home as evidence. Late replies once felt strangely important. Now my badge sleeps beneath an old coupe on the room. Keeps breathing when I say nothing. Bass notes bend around unfinished thoughts. No one asked for a 5-year answer. We count the laps instead of the hours. The night gets lighter without trying hard. Music fades from the basement stairwell. Dry air meets the open collar. Jake turns left toward his apartment. I take the alley beside the pharmacy. One notification wakes, then disappears. The train arrives with plenty of seats. My shoes keep a faint swing home. Tie off at 6, stays under my breath. The express doors close while I remain still. Hume calls from somewhere above the tunnel. Warm canned coffee rests against my palm. An upright bass walks through my headphones. A late approval chain delay. Every answer the ticket gate spits me on a platform 7. I bury the tie beneath spare cables in my bag. Red tail lights disappear beneath the city. The departure board changes without concern. Hyun says there is absolutely no rush. Saw crackers break inside my cockpit. Cool tunnel wind clears the meeting room away. My phone vibrates against the metal bench. I let the screen finish glowing alone. The next arrival shows 11 minutes. For once, 11 minutes feels like a gift. Let the kick echo under station announcements. Keep around and bass slightly behind the beat. Slide my vocal in without any flex. Make waiting sound like a decision. Miss train on purpose, doors can close. I am not failing by standing here. The city leaves another option. Every few minutes my coffee stays warm through the first chorus. No sprint deserves these tired knees tonight. No deadline lives on this empty platform. I choose the bench over proving something. The next train will understand the assignment. Platform 7 hums beneath white panels. A cleaner pushes water toward the drain. The approval thread feels smaller underground. I walk to the far end past empty sign. Hyun sends a photo of his late dinner. I answer with the departure board instead. A soft piano joins the bass in my headphones. The tunnel carries each note farther than expected. My reflection moves across a dark, dark window. I look like someone finally free from the clock. The red numbers count down without threatening me. Time slows when I stop arguing with the station. Noise sinks beneath the melody. Leave one bar open after the announcement. A brush snare passes the timetable. Whisper a title with a quiet grin. Miss train on purpose, keep rolling downtown. I needed the gap more than the shortcut. Warm coffee and tunnel wind make enough room. Hyun stays on the line without filling silence. The approval chain can wait above ground. My back feels lighter with the tie hidden. Another train arrives without a lecture. I step aboard when my body agrees. Blinking doors used to make me run. Urgency could borrow my legs too easily. Tonight the platform returns them to me. The metal bench never asked for a review. Hyun talks about noodles and a broken umbrella. The upright bass keeps missing the obvious downbeat. The tiny delay sounds like real freedom. I let the feeling arrive late as well. Another train opens almost silently. White panels slide past the window. Hyun hangs up near my transfer stop. My coffee can rolls once inside the bag. The approval thread receives no midnight reply. Cool air trails along the corridor. 11 spare minutes stay in my pocket. Miss train on purpose reaches home on time. One final beat releases me from the lobby scanner. My lanyard drops beneath everything in the bag. Sejin waits near the pharmacy corner. Warm electric piano spills from the quiet pub. Urgent but not urgent messages filled the whole day. The crowded blue bus presses heat into my coat. Ginger tonic cools the first honest silence. Sejin asks about dinner instead of work. Grilled mushrooms arrive on a black plate. The work profile signs out without ceremony. Olive light catches the ice turning slowly. My meeting agenda wrinkles on the spare gloves. Around a bass groove stays near the floor. Nobody here knows my department or title. The lanyard cannot introduce me from below. For 1 hour, my name belongs to me. Wide electric piano stays soft. The low kick enters below the glass. Close vocals stay warm without sounding tired. Wait for the bass turn before naming the title. Badge at the bottom, leave it buried there. I have answered enough names for one day. Sejin pours tonic across melting ice. The pub door closes on the message queue. No title fits better than being off duty. No lanyard reaches through the slow groove. Grilled mushrooms disappear between easy jokes. My own voice comes back without credentials. Guru station road glows under pharmacy signs. A bus sighs beside the wet curb. Sejin changes subjects before I can apologize. We discuss a neighbor's impossible renovation. The tonic loses its sharpness near the end. My watch reflects green light from the wall. Tomorrow's queue keeps growing somewhere unseen. the agenda slides deeper into the toe. I forget my job title before the second round. The forgetting feels cleaner than expected. Soften the bass before the next confession. Keep the snare dry around our laughter. Let one chord hang above the last sip. Less office language brings the hook home. Badge at the bottom, stay under the receipts. The morning scanner can find you later. Tonight's session knows me without a role. The ginger tonic holds no performance review. A quiet pub beats another crowded networking room. The groove moves gently through my real name. Urgency waits outside beside the bus fumes. I leave lighter than my bag suggests. Usefulness once hung around my neck. Each request once confirmed I still mattered. The olive light tells a less exhausting story. Sejan listens while the ice becomes water. My badge remains powerless under a grocery coupon. The piano keeps playing without checking status. Maybe worse survives a logged out profile. Maybe the evening can prove it softly. Our empty table gets wiped near closing. Sejan heads toward the station escalator. I take the pharmacy corner alone. The blue bus arrives with open seats. One work alert reaches the lock screen. My thumb clears it without opening anything. The lanyard stays lost until morning. Badge at the bottom, rides quietly home. Reception clock sounds louder than usual. A difficult conversation follows me toward the glass. Eugene waits across Teheran Avenue. Rounded bass reaches the curb before I cross. My team lead chose the longest possible wording. I kept my answers careful and professional. The visitor sticker clings to my notebook. Marble light sharpens every replay in my head. Eugene asked whether I want cookies first. Roasted corn tea arrives with salted caramel. The messenger signs out under my thumb. A low-lit cafe replaces the conference room. My shoulders remain square for several minutes. Eugene talks about a broken kitchen shelf. The ordinary topic breaks the loop gently. One street finally separates me from the meeting. Rounded bass settles beneath tea steam. Soft snare lands farther from the words. Presentation mode leaves my voice. Marble doors stay outside the chorus. Leave it in the lobby, not in my chest. The meeting ended when the glass doors close. Eugene passes the cookies without a question. I take one before explaining anything. Teheran traffic carries the sharp edges away. The cafe light gives my face another shade. No replay deserves the whole night. I cross one avenue and return to myself. The visitor sticker peels at one corner. Corn tea warms my careful hands. Eugene describes the shelf falling at midnight. I laugh before remembering to feel tense. A muted guitar joins a rounded bass. The follow-up meeting stays on tomorrow's calendar. It cannot enter through the slow music. Salted caramel sticks briefly to my teeth. My shoulders forget their careful position. The lobby clock shrinks beyond the cafe window. Traffic lights change without requiring my input. The conversation stops, rehearsing itself. Guitar slips under the passing cars. A single bass note holds the empty count. Plain words keep the next line unguarded. Window reflections bring the title around. Leave it in the lobby, let marble keep it. The reception desk can store the formal version. Eugene knows the voice beneath the meeting tone. Roasted corn tea brings that voice forward. Tomorrow may reopen the difficult subject. Tonight does not owe it another rehearsal. The groove stays low across Tehran's side lane. I walk out carrying only my notebook. Conflict once replayed as preparation. Possible sentences kept me awake. Eugene never asked which person was correct.
The cookie crumbs settle beside the visitor sticker. Around a baseline refuses to take sides. The cafe window reflects traffic, not judgment. Uncertainty remains on the other sidewalk. My body accepts the unfinished ending first. Half the cafe lights lower near closing. Eugene leads toward the company shuttle stop. I peel the visitor sticker from the notebook. Tarrant Avenue shines between late buses. The follow-up meeting remains a calendar square. My messenger stays signed out past midnight. Rounded base fades near the side lane. Leave it in the lobby becomes the way home.
Three screens stacked face down at the table. Junseo reaches for dumplings before introductions. Kitchen steam covers the office smell. Lazy piano stabs slide across the noodle shop. I'm missing formula root the entire afternoon. My watch feels tight from checking the time. Cold barely water fills the metal cup. Spicy noodles arrive bright enough to interrupt. Junseo starts eating while I am still talking. Chopsticks ring against every crowded bowl. Warm bulbs flatten the shadows under our eyes. The local bus remains 20 minutes away. Nobody checks whether that number changed. The sauce-stained napkin becomes my coaster. Fried dumplings disappear faster than complaints. Hunger replaces the spreadsheet noise completely. Playful piano moves under the steam. Dry snare clicks like clean chopsticks. Hold the bass away from heavy lows. Bring the hook in before anyone scrolls. Phones down, plates up, dinner gets priority. No one multitasks through the first hot bite. Leave the missing formula inside tomorrow. Pass the dumplings before passing opinions. Junseo nods with his mouth still full. Our tired faces brighten without a filter. The groove stays light around the table. This ordinary meal wins the evening. Mangwon Market Road quiets after closing. A vendor rinses crates beside the alley. The stacked phones vibrate one by one. None of us reaches toward the sound. Barely water cools the spice between stories. Junseo admits he ignored 2 calendar invites. We cheer like he achieved something historic. The cook adds broth without being asked. Soft piano chords land under our laughter. My watch loosens beside the empty plate. The spreadsheet still refuses to balance. Somewhere here every bowl has reached a solution. Ease the keys under the last sip. Room noise carries the next count. Keep my vocal warm and slightly amused. The smaller drum fill lifts the title. Phones down, plates up. The stack stays still. Our attention belongs to the table tonight. No glowing screen improves these fried edges. No work bread deserves the final dumpling. Junseo orders rice for the leftover broth. I stop counting how late it is. The bus made pass while we finish laughing. Another one always comes down this road. Email once occupied, one hand at every meal. Even comfort becomes background when I rush. Both hands belong to the metal bowl tonight. The spicy steam brings my focus back. Junseo tells a story without checking reactions. Nobody edits the silence between bites. The phones keep buzzing like distant insects. We keep living somewhere else at the table. Empty bowls shine beneath warm bowls. The cook stacks chairs near the window. Junseo takes the market road toward home. Late bus lights find me beside the sign. 3 screens wait when we lift the stack. I silence mine before reading anything. Kitchen steam follows me into cool air. Hands down, plates up, leaves a clean aftertaste. The revolving door releases me onto Hannam Hill. Sora already saved the far side booth, but a toaster rise before the full story. Brush drums move quietly through the diner. The meeting should have been one email, instead it borrowed the entire afternoon. I open my collar by a single button. Sora slides the barley tea toward me. Rain marks dry slowly across the window. A taxi idles under the cream sign. My calendar flashes tomorrow in blue. The dark screen rests beneath the leaking pen. Sora listens without solving the evening. The toast breaks under too much butter. Outside traffic changes every few seconds. Inside this booth, my breathing stays put. Brush the snare instead of striking it. Keep the piano close to speaking volume. Let the bass enter after my last word. Leave the window noise in the mix. Window booth therapy costs one late dinner. No appointment, no clipboard, no diagnosis. Sora gives the silence somewhere to sit. I give the truth a less polished shape. The city slides behind rain, dry glass. My calendar cannot climb onto this seat. Warm toast handles more than expected. A soft groove keeps the story moving. Hannam Hill Road shines beneath passing taxis. Sora tells me her own ridiculous office story. Our problems stop competing for first place. The barley tea loses its last piece of ice. A cook wipes the counter near midnight. My pen stains another corner of the tote. We split the final crust without asking. A 7-chord hangs under the ceiling fan. The early stand-up sounds far from here. Rehearsed answers finally leave my head. My reflection looks less managed in the glass. Finishing one sentence feels like progress. Dim the keys beneath the kitchen sound. Hold the kick until the boot feels still. Let this line lean into the next bar. Warmer harmony carries the hook back. Window booth therapy runs past last order. The hardest part fits inside plain language. Sora nods once and lets it remain mine. No huge revelation enters with the chorus. The revolving door keeps turning outside. We stay seated through another slow track. Relief arrives dressed like an ordinary meal. That simple disguise works perfectly tonight. I often explain myself before anyone asks. Professional words cover the tender parts neatly. Hear buttercrumbs scatter across my notebook. Sora laughs when I apologize for rambling. The diner light does not judge the mess. A bass note settles under my unfinished thought. We never turn pain into a performance. The booth holds everything at human scale. Closing light turns behind the cashier. Our booth reflection fades behind the door. Sora catches a taxi down the hill. I walk toward the bus through thin clouds. Tomorrow still waits inside the calendar. The leaking pen stays wrapped in a napkin. My breathing keeps the diner slow tempo. Window booth therapy ends without a billable hour.